Right, okay, so what you want to do at the start of the game is you want to like jump in and out of a locker, because that is like absolute big brain strats, because basically what happens then is the killer gets a loud noise notification and they will go there thinking that everything is, you know, that's where the whole team is, but that's not where the whole team is, because you're actually running to the other side of the map. So that's the first of the big brain, the big brain strats. So basically what you want to do is just run over here. You don't want to look behind you too much, because if you're looking behind you, you're not looking at what's in front of you, and then you won't know what's going on. So like if you don't look behind you, you know, like if you're looking behind you all the time, like you do that all the time, you run into everything, and that's not good. That's not good. You basically want to jump in and out of lockers as much as humanly possible. Like I said, it creates loud noise notifications that can be distracting for the killer, which is really good. It's always good. You don't want to look at the screen too much, because if you look at the screen too much, you'll be distracted by, you know, blades of grass and everything. What you want to do is you want to tap the generators, because then you won't get skill checks. And if you don't get skill checks, you can't miss the skill checks. That was all part of it. I promise I'm not the killer this time. Yeah, you don't really want to pay too much attention to the people. Like, there are occasionally these people that come at you and like try and hit you and shit. They're of no concern. You don't really want to care about them too much. They're not really much of importance. You always want to make sure that you land face first, because if you land face first, then that protects your knees and your hands, which are way more important than your face. I promise I'm not killed this time. The only issue with that big brain idea is that it was corrupt intervention, lol. I don't understand. It's perfectly... It's a perfect strat. I normally wake up for 7:30 for school, except this time I have to wake up. I have to walk 35 minutes to get there in Doc Martens, because style. Yeah, it's all about style. It's all about style. I personally play with my monitor off at all times. It is the best way to do things. Oh yeah, big brain strat. Because I've got self-care, I can go over here, like all the way over here where the killer has no hope of finding me, and then I can heal here. And I don't need to have my teammates waste time healing me, because I can go and do this in the corner of the map, and everything's fine. Then we're not wasting anyone's time. If somebody tries to heal you, always hold shift. If somebody tries to heal you, always hold shift. If you can't see killer, they can't see you. Exactly. It's like peekaboo. Right. Let us go. These TVs should be on at all times. If you're against this killer, make sure all of those TVs are on. Make sure all of those TVs are on. Oh my god, they just did the biggest brain strat. They just did the biggest brain strat. If you ever get put on one of those hooks, just mash M1. Just hold M1 as many times as possible, and then don't hit the skill checks. If you hit the skill checks, you'll explode. So don't hit the skill checks. If you hit the skill checks, your brain will explode inside your skull. So don't do that. Alright, you want to stare at the generator when you're doing them, because you need to focus. Like, your character needs to focus on what they're doing. If you're looking all around you, they can't focus on repairing the generator. If you can't use your 4 senses at all times to play the game, you're weak. Imagine using sight. Yeah, Whenever I'm playing this game, I tend to follow my nose. Remember, you don't want those skill checks. Those skill checks are bad. If you get the skill checks, then that's bad. You don't want the skill checks. I can just taste the fact that the killer is behind me. I know, right? Just like, trapper. Easy. I use my sixth sense personally, my autism. I wish my ADHD helped me play this game. My ADHD at the moment is just making me fixate on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay, well, you might see that this gen is going slower than it might do if I keep pressing M1. But I'm not getting any skill checks. And if you don't get any skill checks, then you can't miss those skill checks, and then the regression from those skill checks would make the gen go slower than... Yeah. Right, there's somebody on a hook over here. You can see that by sniffing the western air, and then you'll know that somebody's on the hook. Don't use your eyes. Using eyes is for the weak. Alright, so this person is on the hook over here. What you want to do is you do actually want to unhook them. So you want to keep them in the game, but then what you want to do is go and hide in a locker. So that the killer will see their blood and scratch marks, and they'll go after them and not you. Thus prolonging your life at the expense of their life. It's always the best play. If you hear that noise, just don't put too much. Don't like put any undue panic if you hear the killer teleporting right behind you. It's probably fine. It's probably for the best. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. For these bits, I did that wrong there. You don't want to hit the bit in the middle. If you hit the bit in the middle, you wiggle slow. That's a good game, though. It is a good game. It is a good game. I fucking love Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm obsessed with it at the moment. It's so good. You could also run Rookie Spirit. Then you don't get skill checks either. Wait, what? Well, because you need them, yeah. Again, just hold shift so that nobody can heal you. That's always the best way. And then, of course, go to the safest point in the map. It's just a really good strat. Not many people know this, but if you go like to the corner of the map, then you're actually safer than you are at any other point in the map. Like not many people really know, because you go to the corner of the map, it's actually the safest point. Jamie did the big frame running into the corner strat. It's the best strat. It's the best strat. Ensuring the Meg couldn't get the flashlight save, thus ensuring the killer doesn't get depression and kill himself. Exactly, you're saving a life. Saving a life. When somebody's hooked like this, you want to go and you want to give them moral support. There, that is the symbol for moral support. And that makes them feel better about themselves. You know, as they go through this hard time. so thoughtful. I hate you, Bastel, for making me play with a teammate like this. I don't understand. Like, I'm doing the best strats. I don't understand what you mean. Sylvania. Lying it on twins. Vengeance. Hey, I did it. Yeah, so that is how you play the best game of Dead by Daylight. What did I see? Did I read a Jamie Kenobi and then just accepted it? Oh. Dying was all part of the plan? Exactly. You see, like, getting this symbol at the end is the best way to end the game, because this means that you did the game on hard mode. This meant that you completed the game on hard mode. There's like another one that's a door. That just meant you completed it on easy mode. That's no fun. That's not the right way to do things. This is the best way. It means you absolutely killed it. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, if anyone was wondering, that is how to play Dead by Daylight. Those are the big brain strats that you need to know.